Okay, so this video is not a tutorial and is not a very important video. So if you don't have a time to waste on trying on seeing watching me to figure out why and if I want to use OpenClaw, please you can skip to the next one. Okay. The main goal of this video is just to record the process of me trying to figure out why I should use OpenClaw. First, I totally understand that OpenClaw is a very, very important project. Is like um, just show us how AI has been evolving this last 4 years since ChatGPT, and I totally understand that, right? Um, but I just don't see at this point why I would need an employee working for me 24/7. And this is yes, this is just me like being someone that is not a hustler, right? So it's not like, hey, I need an agent to work for me 24/7 for content, for finance, to find leads, to I don't know, to reach to leads and go to LinkedIn and find me a list of people where I can reach. I have a job, I have my personal projects, I have a lot of things to do, but none of them I think I need an employee 24/7 for that. I don't think AI having an employee would help me to create content because I don't believe that adding more artificial stuff in my content would help me. Um, but again, I totally understand. Like this is an amazing project, and the fact that the guy did this just because he wanted to do this is just like is the so Peter is what we developers all want to be, right? We want to have enough money so we can go ahead and just keep building stuff. And at a point, some it will hit, another projects would not, and that's fine because we already have the money, right? This is the every developer's goal. Okay, so he have 95% of developers dream life. Okay. Um, so yeah, so the goal of this video is I want to build something that is kind of like OpenClaw, but not OpenClaw. Um, but is a support system for OpenClaw. I don't think that I want. I installed OpenClaw in a VPS. I will not teach how to do this. Um, I installed in the VPS. I had it working with my Telegram, and then I just spent like 1 or 2 days trying to figure out um, what I would use for, and I wasn't able to. So in this entire video, I will try to build an app. This app is basically an automation board or a tool box for OpenClaw. So then in the process, I will try to find the tools that I want OpenClaw or the features that I want OpenClaw to automate. So I want OpenClaw to help me to create content, but I don't want OpenClaw to go to my Google Drive or to my Notion or create a Notion for OpenClaw or create a Notion account or create a Google account for OpenClaw. I just want OpenClaw to go and do what needs to be done, right? If I want OpenClaw to create content, I just want a rich text editor. If I want OpenClaw to see my calendar, I just connect Google API so it can take um, the events from my calendar. Same for files. I don't want OpenClaw in my Google Drive. I want to give specific files or specific folders to OpenClaw, so then OpenClaw can have access and do whatever needs to be done. Um, so then I know this will lose a little bit of the purpose of OpenClaw. That is, hey, OpenClaw is an agent that goes directly into your machine, your VPS. You install a bunch of tools there, and then we'll be able to edit documents. It will be able to um, do whatever, right? Do whatever. Um, I don't want that. I don't need that at this point. I want an agent that can help me to search the web and do stuff for me on the web. I want an agent to help me with the content. I want an agent to help me organize my personal life. That's why I want an agent. And again, I don't really know if this is what I want, but let's try to figure this out. Okay. So first, I will get ChatGPT to write me to first do a search, see what OpenClaw does, see what the OpenClaw is capable of doing, and then I will give um, my own version or my own needs to an AI agent for an AI agent, and then I will request just as the response a description of an app that I could build for this. Okay, so I want you to go and do some research on OpenClaw. I need you to find what OpenClaw is, what OpenClaw is capable of doing, and how the feature set works. So, if what we can do with OpenClaw, what are the tools that we can connect, how the tools are connected, how the agent works, and yeah, just do a deep research on OpenClaw and all these features. And then I want you to write for me a 2 paragraph description of an app that I want to build to be a tool where OpenClaw will live in. So I want to build a tool where I can have files, I can have um, a way to create and manage content for social media, for Instagram, X, YouTube. I want a place where I can connect my Google, so I can connect my Google, my Gmail, my Google Calendar. I want a place where OpenClaw or the agent can take researches and add researches, so it can go to the web and do research on the web, and then add to the section. um yeah, this is the basis that I want. I will build this in Lovable, so I need you to give me a 2 paragraph description. Okay, now let's see what I know that it was very, very confused, and even for me. So let's see what we'll get from this. I'm not very, very optimistic. Um, just because, like I said, I'm trying to figure out why I would use OpenClaw, and I know that a lot of people are just like, um, they get into the hype, they have the FOMO, and they buy a Mac Mini, or they go and um, install OpenClaw in a VPS or an old computer, and then once it's installed, they realize, okay, I don't work in sales. I don't need to scrape thousands of contacts from the web. I don't need to this agent to be calling people. I don't. I'm not a content creator, so I don't need to write content. Um, I have 2 events every month in my calendar that I need to remember. And then these people just they download OpenClaw, they install OpenClaw on their VPS or their Mac Mini, and then just go, okay, now what do I do? Like, I don't. Do I need someone to text an agent? Do I need like a 24/7 employee to help me with something? Do I need help with my finances? And I know that we are very used to work with multiple AI, multiple apps, and go from one app to the other. Oh, I'm my calendar, looking at my schedule. Then I need to go to this other app to see my finances. Then I need to go to Google Drive to find a file, to find a video that I'm trying to find. This is very it takes a lot of time, and sometimes if OpenClaw works perfectly, you just need to send a message, hey, find this file, or um, what is my what is today's schedule, or when is this event, or how my finances are looking, what can I do to improve my finances. But this will save us a couple of minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. But most people already spend like hours scrolling in Instagram and TikTok. So this is not the reason why would we use, right? It's not like, oh, I'll save time. Look, dude, you're not you're not a CEO of a $1 billion company. You're not in sales doing like 20 calls per day. If you're just an average dude, or you have no use for OpenClaw, should not install OpenClaw, should not spend money on OpenClaw. Just spend a little bit less time in Instagram, and you'll be able to do everything that you want to do in your day. Okay. Um, okay. Now we have the response from ChatGPT, what OpenClaw is. Da 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 da. I just wanted to actually to have context, so didn't need to write here. Um, Channels, agent runtime, the tools, skills, plugins, da 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 da. Connecting to like Google. Um, okay, security. This is probably the fourth time that I asked about OpenClaw. Um, and ChatGPT always say like, "Hey, be aware that we have a lot of security issues in OpenClaw," and I realized that, and I know that it's important to tell people that it is a security issue. That are security issues, and if you're installing this in your own computer, just don't. Um, Go to Hostinger or any other platform or service provider and get on a $10 per month VPS and install on BitCloud. I have installed in my Hostinger, and in Hostinger you can have like a already have a template for Docker, and then you can do like very easily. So don't install OpenClaw in your computer. Okay, you probably have your banking passwords there. You have your own Google connected. You have a lot of stuff that you don't want an agent to have access to. Okay. So yeah, we have here the two paragraph description. So what I would do first, I would just grab this description. I would not even read. Okay. We see the only article, the only source that edited here is just like a secret nightmare. This is like 14 days ago. Peter have solved most of these issues. But yeah, it is what it is. Now here in Sculpt Flow, I'll go to my projects, and I would add here the description. I will ask to create our scope. Why I want to do this? Because I want to use SculptFlow to generate the prompts, right? So instead of going and writing the prompts, I will just grab the prompts from SculptFlow, and I will um, add into Lovable. And why I will do this? I realize that Lovable, now we you buy messages, but you spend tokens. So for people to understand, is not because you sent one message that Lovable will use only one message, right? So if we will look here, I have now they call credits, but I have like 254 credits. So when I send one message, that doesn't mean that I will spend one credit like it was before. Before, when you send one message, you will be you will spend one message. But now, of course, this is totally understandable. Now they have like um I think it's Claude here has the model, so it will be a financial nightmare for them if they would just like burning money to um to buy credits from Anthropic, or to pay Anthropic for the credits and just charge us per message. So then we could like send a huge message, and they will they will just lose money. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So it is generating the scope. Let's wait a little bit. I have built something similar here Atlas. It has a different purpose because I didn't want it to this one I didn't want it to connect to OpenClaw. So this one was not the goal. The goal of this project was just have like a way for me to create automations. This is just a test. I wanted to test how good Skullflow would perform. So this is just me trying to figure it out, how to build an automated um, agent app where I will build the agent. So I will have like a knowledge base. I will have like for my financials, my personal, and whatever. Okay. Here I'll also added like projects from GitHub, so I would be able to go to my GitHub and see the commits, last commits, and see um, whatever I asked to see, right? But here the goal is a little bit different. So we want to actually try to use OpenClaw, and instead of giving OpenClaw access to, let's say, to Google, I'll give access to this tool, and this tool have access to Google. Okay, this is like is the middleware, it's the middleman between OpenClaw and all my data. Um, okay, still generating the user flows, so we can wait a little bit more. Um, Here I saw they added this update for they have a partnership now with Virus Total, right? So it is very important for non-technical people to understand that even with this, if you don't set up properly, you can install malicious skills, right? You can have your if you add to your computer, if you install to your computer, you have like you can have someone to hack your computer using a skill that you downloaded on the internet, right? So this is very important for people to understand. Install in a VPS. I know it loses a little bit of um, the power of OpenClaw. So like to go to your personal files, to use your personal tools that you already have installed in your computer in your machine. But again, if you're a non-technical, I highly recommend you. The first, if you don't need, don't use. Right, go find something else, or wait people to create apps that you can use OpenClaw, but with all the security and all this stuff. We I have seen some projects. None of them yet caught my attention, but I saw some that were that are wrapping OpenClaw. It's not like, hey, you set up your OpenClaw. They are setting up the OpenClaw in the backend, but they are not. They are telling people that is using OpenClaw, but they are creating an OpenClaw per person, and they are adding like all the front end for the integrations, um, to make easier for people, so they can use their um, they can buy credits directly from the app, so they don't have to create a Tropic account or OpenAI account. They can buy directly from these apps. They can connect every. They can connect Telegram. They can connect their um, their own tools through these apps. So these apps are also a middleman. They're working as a SaaS. I don't want to build a SaaS for this because I don't want the headache, basically. So yeah, now we have here the scope. Let me just rearrange this. So we have the sign up, we have the password, we have the email verification, we have our dashboard, research. Okay. Um, okay. Now, let me just grab one thing here. Let me see if I can find a reference image that I would like to use. Oh, not here, bro. Come on. Um, okay. Let me try this one here. This one. Okay, I'll generate the style prompt. Then this here will just generate a prompt for the design based on the image. Then once this one is done, I would just go ahead and create the first prompt, and create all the prompts, and I'll add to Lovable. But again, this video is just me to try and figure out if I want to use OpenClaw and how I would use OpenClaw. Okay, let's build a sequence here. So I'll generate the prompt. Why did generate the prompt? I just want to check the integrations. Again, and this is so OpenClaw is probably the most important project for the one person business. Like I said, I have a I have a job. I work in an amazing agency. I work in Crane. So this OpenClaw could help me to organize my projects, but we have an internal tool, so I don't really need. And I don't have that much stuff in my calendar to need OpenClaw. Um, my entire workflow I have been building my workflow for, I don't know, 8 years now, so I don't lose track of what I'm doing, what I have to do. So it would be very hard for me to get these 8 years of building something to add to OpenClaw, or to teach OpenClaw, or to connect all the tools for OpenClaw to help me. I have a very um 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 damn, I have a very non-conventional way to track my work, to track my progress. So it would be a nightmare for me to try to actually use these on my daily basis, right? So that's it. That's all. Okay. Um, but you see here that this stuff like the cron jobs, I will add to my app. I will not add to the agent. Webhooks, same thing. Password, I would connect to Superbase, and I'll add my credentials to Superbase, encrypted. So then we don't need like, and I don't really need the credentials because I don't want to add my credentials anywhere. Just want to connect via API. Yeah, Gmail is easy to integrate. Voice is easy to integrate. Canvas, um, not really, but okay. Like most tools, have either an API or MCP already, we can integrate. So this will probably be a series for my channel. Um, I autopilot. Yeah, like I live in Spain, so I could probably connect to, let's say, to Mercadona, which is um grocery store from Spain, that I could just order or tell my agent to go ahead and write add to my shopping list. I could like create image generations is easy. Okay, let's see. Like I said, this video is just me trying to figure out why I would um spend a lot of time in OpenClaw trying to figure out how to set up in a way that will be helpful for me, because this is something that I see like all day. People in X or YouTube, they I just spent like the last 5 days setting up OpenClaw to help me. Okay, first, who have 7 days to spend on setting up something? Like I have AJG, AJD, ADHD. So not I don't have actually ADHD, but yeah. But I have like a very short focus span. So I will not spend 7 days trying to figure it out how to integrate. I spent probably like 2 hours, and I saw, okay, this is like I have to write something, like write a workflow for everything that I need. And then once I have this all these workflows, write it down on paper. I need to come to OpenClaw and figure it out how to set up these workflows in OpenClaw. Um, then I have to set up a way to have my credentials safely stored using one password. And do I want that? So yeah, I don't need OpenClaw. I don't need a to build me I don't know, a list in Spotify. So yeah. Again, I'm losing my energy a little bit here, because more I see, more I again I understand that this is a very important project, and this will probably make a lot of people a lot of money. But for me at this moment, for the way that I work, for what I do my daily basis, for I don't think that giving my credentials, setting up a tool in another person project would be something that will be satisfying for me, right? If I would do this just for the sake of doing, just for the sake of going and navigating the hype, it will not be much of a help for me. Uh, okay. While we're waiting for the prompts that have been generated, because we probably have a lot of prompts being generated at this point. Um, Let me try to find one thing in here. So I want to see. Let's try to find the community showcase. So I want to see if like the agents, like the created um the agents teams that people say they're very helpful when, like, let's say I build a squad, right, for creating content. I have a ghostwriter, ghost writer. I have an agent to create images, and I have an agent to um I don't know, to create the editorial line. I have an agent to manage all the content. I agent to see the data and analyze the data. I wanted to see these working, but like working properly. Like, okay, this is working in a way that a true agency would work. Not like, yeah, I could do this with ChatGPT. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. I don't have a purifier here. Um. Weather, tax, date, favorite postcode. Again, these are all these are all stuff that we could, not we could, like, developers are doing this already. So like review the entire personal site via Telegram. Um, Cloud Code, right? You can set up a VPS with Cloud Code and do SSH via SSH, communicate with your Cloud Code to review your entire personal website. Um, Search job listings. Like I said, if you want to find a job, if you want to find clients. For trading, I have seen a lot of people using for trading, and I think we are about to see like some people lose a lot of money, like a lot of money. Okay, I if we can't trust the AI with our credit cards, why I would trust AI to trade in a real account? Like, companies have been using like AI and bots for trading, where they set up like all the rules, and they spend a lot of time and a lot of money setting up these bots, like a lot of money. And now the people think that they will just get OpenClaw, create a skill, and trade for them. It's just crazy. I get the knowledge, the long term memory is pretty cool. I want to go through the GitHub and see how they do that. How OpenClaw is able to have like these long term memory. I hope this is not just a vectorized database where like every message and every task and is just stored there, and when you send a message, you do a semantic search and then just answer, and you think like, oh, he remembers now. Like, I hope it's not that. I hope it's not a vectorized database. I really hope that it's not. So I can learn something new. Let's see if it's okay. So here in Scope Flow, first we always have our foundation prompt. This foundation prompt will just explain Lovable what this project is, what is the problem that we are trying to solve. So yeah, Um, okay. Centralized workspace, embedded OpenClaw, agent elements web search, summarization. Okay. Shareware, Content Studio. Okay, so for this video to not get like So now be the fourth Godfather with 4 hours. I would just copy this, go to Lovable, I'll paste, and then Lovable will take probably 5 to 6 minutes to respond, right? Then it will probably respond with um, let me just review this. With landing page, Lovable will return a landing page. It will return a dashboard, and it will return project page, either a project page or product or library, like file library, or content studio. This is my guess, right? It will generate the landing page for sure. It will generate the dashboard for sure, and one other page. Um, I mean, we have here the first feature is user authentication, so maybe we have the login and sign up, but I'm pretty sure that will generate from my last test. It always generate a dashboard, generate a landing page dashboard, and another page. Then it varies. It can be either the login page and another page, or just dashboard and another main page, or something that is directly connected to the dashboard. Okay. Um. Again, let's see what Lovable will come up with. Okay. If you are not bored to the death at this point, thank you. Um, control vacuum through. Again, I wanna like I said, I love the project. I love the fact that Peter just have the money and he keeps working on projects, and he publicly said that he doesn't read any code because, like you probably saw here, I don't read code. I don't read words. I don't. I read the Bible and I read other books. That's it. And I read at work, right? Um, I mean, I read code at work. I don't read code in my projects. This is something like this is something crazy that people I have been seeing people like pushing code, pushing um into production, and they don't even read the code. Like I'm not I'm very I'm a quote unquote junior developer. I don't know much about coding, and um again, I work with Lovable and Cursor, so mostly React, so nothing crazy. Um, but like pushing something to production where thousands of people will use, not read, will use is and not reading the code is just like the guy is pretty brave. Like I said, he's rich, so um yeah like you give okay, Peter gave um I want to call this a gun or a machine gun, or he gave like a chef knife for a person to cut bread. I didn't like this analogy, but like you have something that can do thousands of things, right? And then That's it. Okay. Uh, this if you are one of the two people that are still watching this video, again, thank you. Um, bro, I really, I would love to see like very, very great projects in here. I would love to see people like automating their life with like real stuff, not just for the hype, but like, hey, I was struggling with this, and um, OpenClaw helped me. That things that I know that OpenClaw is able of doing, but like this one is pretty cool, right? This one's pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. I think this is the best one so far. But again, it is very um I don't know if I would trust an AI to do this. I mean, it's just prepping the 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 documents for a tax consultant. So I think that's fine. But just take care. Don't let OpenClaw to delete anything in your email, please. Um okay. Okay. It's been 7 minutes. Maybe it crashed. So let's start closing some tabs here. So before closing this tab here, let me show, let's close this one. Okay. So here in Scopes Flow, here it generated 12 prompts. These prompts are the prompts that you need to basically build an app, right? So here we have the foundation, we have the user authentication, we have storage, we have Content Studio, OpenClaw Research, we have Publishing Planner, Google integration, like all the main prompts for your idea. And to here we have some default ones that are just like to create SaaS, right? Like the billing and subscription, the payments. I probably should have changed the description a little bit. I shouldn't have taken from ChatGPT and added in here. Um, because then I will have to say like this is not assessed. This is just a personal project. This should not be assessed by other people. So we wouldn't have like a landing page. Um, but yeah, here we have the main prompts that you need for your project, right? To build your project. Then once those are done, you go to Lovable. You see, okay, this is done, this is done, this is not done. You can come here. Okay, Lovable didn't created the password reset page. You can come here, you generate the prompt. Same for, oh, we don't have the research workspace page. Come here and generate. Oh, it did generated the research workspace, but it has no functionality. So you come here, you generate the prompt for the functionality of the research using OpenClaw. So basically, here you can generate the prompts that whatever you want. You can come here and you can generate a prompt from the chat. So something is missing, you don't want to create a node. You just come here and you ask to create generate the prompt. We'll generate the prompt based on the based on your scope. Okay. So Lovable finish our project. Let's just refresh here. I'm impressed with the quality of the design, right? And it did generate a lot of pages, so I'm really impressed at this point.
Okay, we have okay, we have only login, so that doesn't matter right now. We have the dashboard, we have the project, we have a file library, really, really nice. We have a content studio. This is exactly what I was telling. Like, if I want my OpenClaw to have access to something, I want OpenClaw to have access to this app. That's it. And like, hey, in our dashboard, what are our today focus? Oh, this, and that. Okay, this is missing. Add this to our today's focus. Um, what are the? Did you finish that last research that I asked you? Yes, I did. Please give me a summary here. Um, yeah, this is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, man, Lovable was able to build this, and honestly, this is amazing. Like, for real. Um, and with one prompt, right? So I'm happy we did these tests, and we have 254. Probably used my yeah, so used one of my monthly credits. Yeah, so use 6 credits basically. Um, let's just refresh here, see if this is real. But yeah, see, this is what I want OpenClaw to be able to see, to be able to work on. I don't want to go to my personal tools or to create accounts for every tool that I use. Um, with this, it has enough tools to do whatever we need to do. Now I just need to figure out how to do it. Because OpenClaw use a browser with no front end, let's say. Um, so then I need to figure out a way to either create APIs for this, um, create an MCP, or um, write the backend, the, not the backend, but like the front end, in a way where OpenClaw will be able to access this and go through um, to the application without having to without without using the front end. Okay. Um, but yeah, it's a little bit laggy, probably because let's close this. Okay, I probably need just a new machine. Okay. But yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If I hadn't done that, done this, if I hadn't like um built an app, built an app, started to build an app, adding what I need, what I would like to Claude to do, I wouldn't be able to understand what I need from OpenClaw, right? So basically, this is what I need. Um, this is Google Calendar. This is Notion. This is um, deep research from ChatGPT. This is a lot of stuff that OpenClaw can do for me, and it will actually be useful. So if I can use this dashboard, this app, only chatting with OpenClaw in my Telegram, this will be amazing. So yeah, let's just my computer to chill out a little bit. Um, so if you stayed here to now, I will leave in the description, hidden in the description, um, a coupon for Sculptflow. So you have the first month for free. You can go, can use, can create a project, create a scope, use. It will be like for the starter plan.
So you have 20 bucks. Um, you'll save 20 bucks. So go ahead, test scope flow, and then come here in this video, leave in the comments. If you stayed here to now, thank you. I hope you liked the video. I hope you now can also understand why you would install OpenClaw. And if you did, leave in the comments like, yeah, I think now I will use OpenClaw for this. But yeah, thanks for staying with me until now. Go to my social media, give me a follow, and see you in the next one.
Terrible ending. Terrible ending.